Hello guys, Kim Jong-lee here with another online commentary battle for Rome Total War. Today I'm here with a subscriber sent replay. On this side we have Amarunta or PeeorFlee from the Immortals of War clan. We've got Biscuits on the other side in the SPQR. We've also got Spider-Pig as the Macedonians. Sanni, also known as Sandystar as the Germans, Stardock, probably SR as the Scipii Romans, and ANTIOXUS or Bubo as the Scipii Romans. So, interesting factions. I believe the IoW team is at a disadvantage here. Looks like Amarunta or PeeorFlee is going to push on Biscuits. Biscuits is going to run away. It looks like Biscuits has abandoned his archers for the time being. PeeorFlee is going to pick them off nicely. Looks like they might be going for an attack on Germania, which is pretty clever, since Germania is the weak link in the Immortals of War team right now. Macedon is going to be able to support them to a decent level, but they do have to watch out. These scythe chariots coming in are a big threat to these naked dudes standing out in the rain. Some Cretan archers here gonna do some work on these scythe chariots if they're not careful. Biscuits coming in with a charge here. Looks like he's aiming for these chosen axemen. Bubo also ready with his cataphracts to support him. Looks like SR's cav is a bit far away. He really should have them much closer, but he is bringing his urbans in, and the silvershoot pikes should be pretty effective if Bubo can get them engaged with Sandy's naked infantry there. But it looks like for some reason Biscuits has changed course to attack this Cretan archer unit, and Bubo is going to countercharge. It's going to be a pretty nice countercharge on these companions and Gothic Cav. That's Sandystar and Spider-Pig are fielding. Spider-Pig is going to rush over some pikes, as is while Bubo is going to try and stall the pikes from getting there. It does look like Spider-Pig has just managed to get his pikes there in time to support. So it looks like still fairly even, but gotta watch out because PeeorFlee is coming in the back here, and it looks like Biscuits has forgotten about him, and everyone's forgotten about him. A bit unfortunate for PeeorFlee there, but he's going to be able to get a very nice angle. He's going to be able to slam straight into the back of the Seleucids, of everyone basically on the enemy team. Got a bit of everyone in here. And Germania is going to go berserk, and they're trapped basically with no pike support from Rex. So if we just pause it here, we can see that all the Seleucid pikes are stuck on these Macedonian royal pikes, and a couple of Germanic units here, but majority of Germania's fighting force is over here. In the form of berserkers. So these berserkers are all that really matter for Germania, and they're in the thick of it. So because these pikes have been denied the opportunity to attack the berserkers, these berserkers are going to go to town on these urban cohorts of Biscuits, and that's going to have a large effect. These cataphracts also denied any free movement. They're just stuck in these urbans, and this charge is going to punch through these urbans, cause a mass rout. Biscuits trying to support with some of his Praetorian cavalry, but it's going to be futile. SR's cavalry coming in here, going to potentially take out these companions, although the companions do have a good kind of angle. Spider-Pig really should be doing a bit better with these. These are royal pikes, forgive me. Well, these companions will probably die, but there is an opportunity here for PeeorFlee to support his ally Spider-Pig, so he should just charge these cav units into here. Looks like he'll be doing that soon. these pikes also here to support in the cav fight. In the infantry fight, we have a berserker stuck here, and it's going to do virtually nothing. As you can see, the berserker can't get past the pikes at all. It's going to die very, very quickly. But these royal pikes are what's going to do it for the IoW team against these guys. The Seleucid silver shields are no match for the royal pikes, but they do have the quantity right now, so that'll help them a bit. But on this left side, Amarunta is doing quite well. His urbans are engaged, and especially over here, they have some very good side engagements on these silver shields, and some very nice engagement here as well. They've got surround on some of these urbans. The berserkers, I think there's just one of them, still going ham and inflicting that morale damage. Looks like he went in for a charge here, but it's not going to be terribly effective since there are pikes here. He's going to try and charge down these archers, but it looks like there are just too many arrows, too many archers left, and the morale penalty is going to get better of the cav over there. On this side, it looks like Spider Pig is bringing in some fresh infantry, which should be able to kind of even the odds and maybe even put it in his favor, because the royal pikes are vastly superior to the silver shield pikes. And it looks like PeeorFlee is still doing fairly well in this center, but not doing so well on this left side. It looks like Biscuits has gotten some of his guys engaged on the side of PeeorFlee. SR pulling his Archer Auxiliary in tight formation over to this side. Definitely going for some of these infantry shots. Some nice shots you can get in the back here. He's got to watch out for these Gothic cav though, but it looks like Sandystar is a bit preoccupied. He wants to take down the cav, but he's going to get a mouthful of flame here, and the Gothic cav is going to rout, so nicely handled there by SR. Some urban cohorts here to try and protect the archers. Looks like they're going to be able to snag up a little bit of these cavalry units, but really as the game goes on, the more it goes in favor of the IoW team, because these urbans here that are largely uncontested, except really on this left flank, they're doing very, very well over here. As you can see, some Seleucid units are already starting to rout, and even here in the center, some Seleucid units have started to rout. Their general is dead, because remember in the engagement early on, he got pinned. He was one of the cataphract units, and he routed. So the morale of the Seleucids not so good at the moment. It looks like the remaining Seleucids on this right side have been routed by Spider Pig and Amarunta, and it looks like they're going to be able to wrap around and just finish off the rest of these guys. There are some archers left still, but I can't see them having a very significant effect on this battle unless it drags out for an absurdly long time, and it looks like it will not drag out for that long, because some units are starting to rout on this left side even, and the units are getting brought around by Spider Pig. There are also these Cretan archers who seem to have a couple of arrows left, doing a little bit of work on these remaining infantry units. It looks still fairly close, but I mean, these guys will just finish it in the infantry section of the battle. So we'll just triple speed it here. It looks like SR and Bubo have regrouped their infantry, and Biscuits is doing what he can with this one urban cohort, but really he didn't do much. He just routed this chosen archer warband and this unit of very few cav. I believe the chosen archer warband had used all its arrows already anyway, so not much value in that. And here's a fairly clever split. And not so clever by Biscuits. This urban cohort really won't do anything by chasing these archers. Looks like some strange micro going on here with these archers charging in and these urban cohorts running away. Really should be the other way around. But Spider is going to put his royal pikes in loose formation and just run down some of these archers here, while Amarunta starts fighting with his superior urbans. They are exhausted, which is unfortunate because you'd rather not have them exhausted. But there is this royal pike unit here to support if need be, and I mean the Seleucids are tired as well, and their general's dead, so the morale isn't too great. Everybody's tired, really. This urban coming back to support, but it's so tired that it's really slow. PeeorFlee's even got some peeler left over, so that helps as well. Some of P's army routing here. As I said, the exhaustion does play a bit of a role, but he does have a lot of dudes left, so with the help of Spider Pig he should be able to take out this little clump here, and it looks like everybody's just very tired or exhausted over here, so I mean, he should be able to win with the help of these archers and Spider Pig's forces, but it is very close. These archers getting very effectively screened off by Spider Pig, so well done to him, recognizing that these archers could pull the game back in these very late stages, and using his infantry units to just push them back very easily. And with that, it looks like the majority of the infantry is dead. Very valiant last stand, but I think it really was over by the time the infantry fight had gone on that long. I think they did have a chance if the archers were able to do some work, but Spider Pig, again, you know, you really don't want to get engaged on infantry with archers. Spider Pig's infantry also, this unit at least, still rather fresh. It's not too tired. SR is going to try and surround it anyway, try and get a valiant last rout or something. I'll just fast forward it because this really is the end. As you can see, this loose formation unit of royal pikes is beating all the archers by itself, even though it's very tired. So archers not terribly good in the melee, unfortunately. So very close game, very well played to those involved. I think it was very well played by PeeorFlee. I mean, his teammates really were counting on him there. Very well played to Spider Pig as well. Sandystar did pretty well. He knew when to activate his berserkers and what position they had to be in. He also tried really hard not to get engaged with the Seleucids, which would have resulted would have made the battle turn out very differently if he got stuck on the front of pikes. Bubo played quite well. He did try to get the engagement with the Germania. Unfortunately, he didn't get it. But yeah, SR very well played with the archers. Did a lot of work with those. Biscuits really could have played that a little bit better. I think he didn't have to run his infantry all the way back to where his allies were. He probably could have turned them around to face PeeorFlee. Definitely a miscalculation there that possibly cost his allies the game. So maybe he could improve on some of his map awareness. But well played to all. Hopefully you guys keep sending me videos and I can keep doing this, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.